Namaste. Namaste and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. My name is Evalena, and it is a great privilege. It's a great pleasure to be right here, right now with you, practicing mindfulness, practicing mindfulness. So, why do we do this, right? What is the, if there is a goal or a purpose around this practice of moving very intentionally, of breathing very intentionally, of working to come into the present moment, to come into the present moment. And if there is an intention, it is to find peace, right? To find this sense of okayness, right? That things are as they are, and finding ways that we can be okay with that, be okay with that. And this teaching of mindfulness, this invitation that we have, is very specific. There's kind of guidelines to how we do it, right? First, we were talking about last month. We were talking about the awareness of now, just coming into the present moment. Not so easily done with our beautiful thinking minds. The sutras teach us that they give us kind of four ways we can come into peace in our minds, in our hearts. And it talks about relationships, right? We're all in relationships. We're in work relationships and intimate relationships and familia relationships, relationships with our government. We're in relationships all the time, and how we can manage and work, use these tools to stay peaceful in those relationships. And so the first one is that friendliness, right? We try to be friendly, and you are friendly, especially when there is joy present, right? When there is a smile. And that could be, again, with your personal relationships or with relationships that are new, right? People who you're just meeting for the very first time or coming into contact with. When you see that smile, just going all in on the friendliness, right? You're there and you're now. The second one is compassion for those who are suffering. And sometimes that's very evident and quite, for most of us, quite natural to be compassionate to others. But sometimes, right, the suffering shows up in other ways, right? People can perhaps get a little short tempered, or things are happening in their life. How can we show up? Can we show up for people who are actually suffering? Can we be there? Can we show compassion? The next one is goodwill towards those who we perceive to be virtuous, this people who are doing the good work. Maybe that's a colleague of yours. Maybe it's your boss, right? Maybe it's yourself, right? You feel like you're doing some good work in the world. And you show up with some goodwill around that. You show up with some goodwill. And the fourth one, this is probably the most challenging one, is neutrality, trying to be neutral, trying to be even and steady towards those who we perceive are, wow. Maybe we perceive them to be evil or wicked or just horrid. Maybe their morality is something that is really way far away from our own set of values. How can we keep peace in that relationship? How can we keep peace? And the invitation is to remain neutral. That does not mean that we condone. That does not mean that we support, but we stay neutral and we keep the peace. We keep the peace here. So this is going to be our exploration for this month. And we'll start with the friendliness. I love this one, right? The smile. Maybe you can just go ahead and smile for yourself right now. Take a seat that is comfortable, a seat that is steady. You can sit up in your chair. Maybe you're just pushing yourself away from your desk, or you can be down on the ground, whatever feels right for you. Start to move and breathe. So circle around in your base, in your pelvis. Start to move yourself around one direction, the other direction. Add the breath, bring in the deep, deep yogic breathing. And that's a breath that comes in through your nose, filling the body up from way down low. You feel the belly expanding, you feel the rib cage. You keep moving as you're exploring. You feel that breath coming all the way up to the front of your chest, and exhaling completely, releasing that breath that goes in and out through your nose. So let's start to flow forward. Elbows are in. So we're coming here, the chest and heart are open. And as you round back, that's an exhalation through your nose, rounding the spine like a cat. Flow forward, your chest, your heart, the front of your throat are open. As you exhale, releasing, rolling back, you shrug your shoulders. Feel this breath. So keep moving like this. You're coming forward, and exhale, moving back. So we're undulating the spine, undulating the spine. So part of this peace practice, also this mindfulness practice, is that we work the body. We work the body to invite the energy to flow and move. There might be areas in your body that are feeling a little stiff. Maybe you're a little sore. Maybe there's even some pain in your body. Sometimes it's very difficult to be peaceful if those things are happening. So just working here, just working very mindfully, carefully. Sit nice and tall now, upright. Keep the flow through the nose. That breath, reach your arms all the way to the sky. Left hand drops, right arm goes way up and over. Turn and look up to that top hand. Bend your right elbow and move it around. Whirl it around in the shoulder socket. You can bring, I have my elbow bent, so you can bring that arm forward. You can try to take it back behind you and slide your shoulder blade up and down. Look down. This will help you get a nice stretch through the side of your neck. Keep that right arm reaching, bring it back up, lift yourself up to center, turn your palms forward, lift, 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 lift from the base. Feel your belly strong. And then right hand drops down, left arm goes way up and over. Big stretch, big breath. Hips are even and neutral there. Elbow bends. Kind of circle that shoulder around, right? Moving that arm. The elbow bends. I'm trying to bring it back behind me. Look down. Again, this will give you a good stretch through the left side of the neck. Try to relax your mouth as you're swirling around, that shoulder blade moving. Go ahead and come back up to center. Reach both arms up. Bring your hands together in a prayer. And as you exhale, your hands right here to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment and deep, deep breathing in and out. So today's reflection, friendliness, right? Maybe there's a little smile. Maybe there's a little smile. Release your hands. A little shrug of your shoulders. Good. Let's go ahead and stand up. All right. Coming up, I'm going to move. I have a pillow and I have a blanket for my seat. Coming to stand. I like to practice in my bare feet as well. So maybe you can kick off your shoes. It feels good sometimes. You don't need a yoga mat for this. Just make sure that you can move safely. Standing nice and tall, feet underneath your hips. Nice and full here. Belly is strong. Turn your palms forward, lean back, and a whole body breath now. Inhale from the belly all the way up your chest. Exhale that breath. Feel your shoulder blades back behind you. A little shrug of your shoulders. On your inhalation, soften your knees. Lift your arms all the way up to the sky. Your palms will touch. Exhale, bend forward, arms out to the side, and dive and release into a forward bend. Let it all go. Inhale, come up halfway. You're nice and long in the stretch through the back of your body. Exhale, release it right back down. Press into the ground and roll yourself up. Go slow. Arms can reach all the way to the sky as you exhale, your hands meeting heart center. Let's go again. Inhale, rise up. So we're working all of the long muscles of the body here. Exhale, dive forward. Let go, let go. Come up halfway, big stretch. Just turning to the side, you can see flat spine. Maybe straighten those legs. I'm lifting my hands up a little higher, opening up the back of the hamstrings and releasing right back down. I've been hearing pressed down into the ground. The temperatures are quite frigid. The body perhaps feeling a little stiff. Palms touch. Exhale your hands to your heart. Let's go again. So, warming the body, we're using this movement to stretch, to breathe, to expand and open, get the blood flowing. Inhale, rising back up, halfway stretching. Exhale, drop back down, press into the ground and rise back up, your palms to the sky. Palms will touch. And then as you exhale, your hands to your heart center. Feel your aliveness. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Arms are reaching. Sit down now. So you're going to sit down, not actually into a chair, but as if you are seated into a chair. And bending your knees. Keep your belly strong here so that your front body is supporting your back body. Knee is hinged forward. Reach your arms up. Nice, strong Strong energy in this pose. Big breath in and big breath out. Bring your hands to your heart now. Keep your knees even. So keep your knees even. Long through the center, through your spine, and then twist to the left. Now I'm bending a little deeper to get down there, hooking my right elbow against the thigh. Bend your knees. Keep trying to bring that right knee back as you turn, as you twist. Opening. Inhale back up to center. Reach your arms all the way up. Stand up straight. Lean back. Sit back down. Utkatasana. Big breath, hands to heart, long spine. So I'm not turning, I'm not reaching over to the right side, long spine. I'm turning and twisting from the tailbone all the way up to the crown. Now on this side, the left knee is trying to push forward. I'm going to push that knee back and then hook that elbow, lean back and open up. Feel the twist here, bending a little deeper. Good. Come back up to center. Reach your arms all the way to the sky. And exhale, hands, meet your heart center. Nice deep breath in and out. Good. Put your hands onto your hips, a little softness in your knees, and go ahead and step your right foot back. Now, stay on the ball of that right foot. Stay on the ball of that right foot. I'm going to step my left foot forward just a little bit. So it's nice and open and spacious. You're in a lunge position. Reach your arms up. Full breath. A little bend in both knees. And inhale, straighten. Bend in both knees and straighten. Nice full breath. One more time. Bending, straightening. Feel that good, nice thigh stretch. Ground down through the outer edge of your back foot and now heel toe your front foot. I'm going to go a little bit wider. Arms come out in line with your shoulders. You're in a warrior two position. So that back thigh, I'm going to push it back strong to your center. Reach your arms, look over that left hand and deep breathing in and out. Let's flow here. Turn your palms up. Inhale, bend or straighten your front leg. Hands touch at the top. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhaling up. Exhale, left forearm is down on your thigh. Release your right arm and just let it dangle for a moment. You can look down. You got this nice stable foundation. The legs, that left knee is bent, the right leg is straight. Big circles into that right arm. Swirl it around, right? One direction, the other direction. Take a look up at that top hand and then sweep it alongside your ear. You're in an extended side angle, just turning a bit. See if you can spin your chest up to the sky. Feel your shoulder blades. Nice full breath in. Right hand comes down on the ground, right in the center. Left hand will come to meet it and then turn that left foot in. You're in a wide legged forward bend. Arms are reaching, hips are pulling back. I'm going to bend the knees and straighten. Bend the knees, straighten, and do it with your breath, right? Do it with your breath. Nice, full, spacious breath. Inhaling and exhaling, hands down on your thighs and roll yourself up, rounding up like a cat coming all the way up, big shrug of your shoulders. And then go ahead and heel toe your feet in. Intentional here. We are working the bottoms of the feet. Again, many of you, perhaps if you are in the Northeast, are climbing over big ice banks. If you're in the city, right, you feel a lot of energy, a lot of work into the feet. Maybe you have boots on these days. Bring your hands to your heart centers. Close your eyes for a moment. Just notice and experience this moment. Again, friendliness, right? Friendliness. When you see joy, go to it, right? It attracts us. It attracts us, right? With our own smile, it's incredible. Just try it, right? Walk through your day and smile at strangers, at people you know. It really has a profound effect. Inhale, sweep the arms up, big breath in. Exhale, drop back down and let it all go. Come up halfway and release right back down. Roll yourself up. Up, up, up you go. Arms all the way up. Palms will touch and exhale your hands to your heart center. Good. Drop your chin, release your arms, and take a roll of your head one direction, the other direction. Nice full breaths in and out. Hands onto your hips. That left foot goes back. So we're going to lunge position, right? So on the ball of that back foot, on the ball of that back foot, bend in both knees. Feels good for the quads and straighten. Lift your arms up. A little balancing position here. Lower and lift. Little bend in the knees. Big stretch of the quads and inhale. Again, lower and up. Roll onto the outer edge of that back foot, that chair away. I'm bringing my front foot, my right foot forward just a little bit. So I have in this nice wide stance, right? If I look down, the knee is tracking the heel. The front heel is right in the middle of the back arch. The pelvis neutral, right? Might be angled a bit here. Core is strong. Arms come right out in line with your shoulders. Hug the muscles onto the bones, and you are here in your breath. That left arm in line with your shoulder, your right arm full of breath. Hug the muscles to the bones. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Palms touch. Exhale, drop back down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Up you go. Exhale as you come down. This time, right forearm drops onto the right thigh, but I'm not dumping the torso. The torso stays lifted here. I'm going to bring my left hand even onto my ribs and kind of spin the ribs up to the sky. Left arm goes right out in line with your shoulder, lifted up to the sky. And let's take some big rolls in that shoulder, big rotation. Drop that arm in, big movement up to the sky and around, all the way around. It's quite a remarkable joint, the mobility in this joint. Next time that arm comes to the top, keep it there and then sweep that arm over your ear. Extended side angle. Take a peek up to your top arm, your left shoulder blade. Big stretch all the way down into your hip. Deep, full breaths in and out. Good. Drop that left hand onto the ground, bringing it into center. Turn the right foot in, and then the right hand comes to meet it. Wide legged forward bend, stretch and breathe here. Inhaling, exhaling. It's a forward bend. It's really good for the back body, good for the front body. It's also an inversion, right? You're upside down. Maybe take a peek there. Just notice how the world appears upside down. You can move side to side here, bending one knee, the other leg. Feel your breath. You're stretching and opening. Nice full breaths in and out. Left hand stays down. Let's take a twist on this side. Right arm goes up. Nice long spine. See if you can keep this flat back. So if I straighten my legs, it lengthen through the spine. Right arm is up. Right hand comes back down. Take a breath in through your nose. Exhale it out through your mouth. Let it go. Shake your head. Right hand down, left arm to the sky. Turn and twist and open and breathe in. Breathe out. Your gaze can go to that top hand. Exhale, release, and let go. Climb up your hands onto your thighs and then take your time. You're going to undulate that spine, rounding up like a cat, coming all the way up. Chin is last to rise. And then heel toe your feet in. Feel your breath. Moving, moving, moving. Just feel those feet. Feel those feet. Stand forward. Tadasana, toes are aligned, body upright, your heart full. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. You can lean back here. Exhale, flow forward, let it all go. Come down halfway. Inhale, halfway back up. Exhale, back down. Roll yourself all the way up. Shrug of your shoulders. Standing. Now, focused, right? Focused. We talked about the now. You're here, you're present, right? There's little piece. The only way we can practice this is in this moment. Lift up onto the right toes. Lift up on that. We're going to do a little balance. So if you need to hang on to something, please feel free to do that. Lift your right knee up. Lift it up, and then we're going to reach down, grab the right ankle, try to bring that knee into the midline. Your chest is open. This is a pretty interesting, intense quad stretch, right? The knees come together, your chest is open. See if you can even yourself out. Full breath in and full breath out. You might pitch forward there a bit. You can extend your left arm, thumb and index finger can touch and open up. Little dancer's pose. And then gently rise right back up. So get a good stretch into that quad. Release that right foot back down. Stand tall for a minute and just notice full breath and awareness. Lift up into the ball of the left foot. Left leg comes up. So we're in the balance, right? The balance is always fluid. It is moving and fluid. I'm going to grab the ankle. I'm hanging on for a second here. Bring that left knee in towards the right knee. So try to keep it centered. Chest is open. Good stretch, right? For the quad. Try to even out your knee. Breathing. Left thumb, left index finger, and breathe and open. I'm hinging forward. That left knee is lifted. Try to keep it in the midline. I'm just trying to track out there. Pretty tight in these quads. Use your breath and then gently release and let go. Good little circle into your hips. Go ahead and shake it out. Moving yourself around, moving yourself around. Come to a seat that works for you. I'm going to go down on the ground. I have my blanket here. Again, you can be in a chair if you would rather. I have a cushion. I'm going to use this also for my meditation seat, but we'll do a little hip stretching here before we get there. So come down into your seat, sitting nice and tall. Walk your feet forward. So feet are right coming right out of the hips. So you're organized and neutral here. So again, you can be doing this in a chair. Leaning back, I'm going to bring my fingertips. I'm on the ground. So fingertips are going to point towards my hips. Draw your shoulder blades together. If you're on a chair, you can just grab the outer edges of the chair, lean back, open up your chest, take your right knee up into your chest, and then take ankle to knee. Lift your chin, lift your chest. I'm going to go forward. That left leg is going to straighten for me. If you're in a chair, you can keep it bent. Ankle to knee, full breath. Grabbing the shin, I'm going to try to hinge forward, right? You might not go very far. So I'm not rounding, right? Ribs stay lifted and buoyant, hinging forward. A little pull there. Head down and just enjoy the stretch. You're in this moment, this stretch. If you'd like to try, you can stay there. Or if you want to stack ankle to knee, right? So Agni Stabhasana is called. So it's fire log shape. You can see that I have quite a bit of space there between the bottom foot and the knee. It's okay, right? Big breath in and out. You might hinge forward. I can feel the tight outer hips kind of gripping and grabbing there. Lean back wherever you are, undo. Feet are down and organized. This time it's the left ankle on top of the right knee. Left ankle on top of the right knee. Lift your chest. Leg goes forward. Grab the front shin, and then it's pitching yourself forward. You might not go very far on this side. Let me keep my knee bent on this side a little bit. Pushing forward. Very organized. Try not to sickle that lifted foot, right? So you want to protect your knee. Keep your shin in line right there in the center of your kneecap. Flowing forward. Again, you can come. Maybe it's the stack of ankle to knee. What happens on this side, right? You feel it. Hinge forward any amount. Deep breathing in. Deep breathing in. Can you be friendly? Can you smile to your hips here? And then gently lift yourself up. So we're just preparing the whole practice, the whole physicality of this movement is to prepare us to be able to sit comfortably and steadily in a seat of meditation. So now come to it for yourself. I'm going to bring my left leg in. I'm going to take what is called Siddhasana. The right leg is tracking right in front of that. So legs are in front of each other. So you have this three-pointed shape, right? Knees down, the pelvis is neutral. You can be here. If that's not happening, you can take easy seat, Sukhasana. I just kind of stacked my shins on top of my ankles. I'm actually going to change the leg that is in front. Breathing in. Let's go back here. And make it steady and comfortable, right? You can be in a chair with your feet grounded very clearly on the earth. And I'm stacking my hands to represent the orientation of your pelvis. It is not rolled back and it is not pitching forward, but it is stable and even. Can I get even here? Feel that energy. Feel that energy. Spine is upright, right? Lifting, imagining that there's a little string at the crown of your head, kind of tipping, lifting you up, putting space each between each one of your vertebrae. Put your hands down on your legs today. Excuse me. We instruct, right? The teachers instruct every part of this, right? The physical form, we instruct the shape of the hands, right? We call that the mudra. It's all very, very specific. Today, we're kind of grounding down, right? Being rooted and centered in our body. We instruct even the gaze. So try to soften your gaze. You can keep your eyes open, look forward, right? Try to soften the focus and just to see if you can take in the whole room. You're sealing the ceiling without moving the head or the eyes. You see the ground beneath you, and then as what is right and left. You might even be able to sense what is behind you, right? Is what is behind you here. And keep that gaze very soft. The focus is soft. And then now just let your eyelids drape over the front of your eyes. Could be some light coming in, and hands down onto your thighs, and deep, beautiful breath, right? Just let it flow through the whole of your body now, easy and kind of effortless, if you will. You're just noticing and keeping presence, right? Keeping focus on your breath. And here's where we find that peace, peace, peace. Maybe for you, it's not peaceful. Maybe your mind is very occupied for this reason or that. Be okay with that, right? Just be with what is, and then return back to your breath and keep going. Keep going like that. Again, the body relaxed. Your spine is tall and upright. The rest of the body softening, and deep, deep breathing in and out. It's as if the whole body is now taking in the breath through the pores of your skin. You feel it on your back body, front of your body, and just here and now. Notice your breath. Feel it at the tip of your nostrils and be intentional deep in that breath. Bring it into the whole of the body and empty, empty, empty. Go ahead and bring your hands in front of your heart center. Friendliness, friendliness towards those who are joy filled, who are happy. Right? That's can be right directed towards yourself. Little smile, internal and external. And just hold that energy, hold that light, hold it there in the palm of your hands. Reach your arms all the way up to the sky. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. So go ahead and separate your hands and send that friendliness, that energy out into the world. Go ahead and bring your hands back together. Rest your prayer in front of your forehead and hear peace. Go ahead and bring your hands in front of your lips and hear peace. Hands to your heart center and peace, peace, peace. Take a deep breath in and empty, empty. Namaste. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for the privilege, the honor of guiding you through this day's mindfulness moment practice. Look forward to practicing with you again very soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Stay warm, stay safe.